I really thought that today was going to be a lovely day on the internet. Maybe we could save New York City. Maybe we could talk about positive stuff. And I saw this that Gavin Newsom's wife said that she will not raise her children to think Donald Trump is an acceptable American leader. And I said, well, I could make a video analysis of this. You see that Gavin is right there. There's also Eric's Swallowwell in there. But okay, what happened is when I clicked on this tweet, all of a sudden I began bombarded with a reference like this. Thanks, bad hombre, just leaving this here. New York Post, Governor Gavin Newsom's wife breaks down describing Harvey Weinstein's fish-like penis in curds. I mean, what? How come I didn't know about this? And this is not my first rodeo. This is not the first time I analyze Gavin Newsom's wife. I already have a video that was had nice numbers. I can't explain this bizarre clip of Gavin Newsom's wife. You can still find it on my... No, wait, this is going to be on my Power Pundit. You're right now on my Power Pundit channel, my channel of American politics. So this was on my Body Language Guy channel. This is another. This is a bit of confusion. But yes, this is like, what? Fish-like penis. I mean, fish-like in shape? Fish-like as in smell? I don't want to find out. Yevra Fauché had this idea. It's a thing that like a blobfish. Oh my God, this is, what are we doing here? Kevin Dalton brought some lights into this, although I don't know if I can call lights what he expressed in here. Just to give you a little idea of who Jennifer Sibyl Newsom is, moments after Gavin was caught having an affair with his campaign manager's wife, Jen attempted to slut-shame the aide and then sought advice on damage control from Harvey Weinstein 2 years after she would claim he sexually assaulted her. So she claims that Harvey Weinstein, in the Me Too stuff, Harvey Weinstein sexually assaulted her, and then 2 years later, she seeks Harvey Weinstein for advice on how to deal with Gavin's affair with his aide. All right? Again, how come I didn't know about this? I'm finding out this was like, I don't know, in which year was this? Where was I? How come I'm finding about all this right now? This has been, so it was around November or 2022, is my understanding. Jackson pointed out how, despite being allegedly violently sexually assaulted by Weinstein, Sibyl Newsom continued to email him for meetings and asked if there were movie roles she could audition for. Boy, those auditions were very productive. Very productive. I don't know if for Sibyl, but for Harvey Weinstein, we're absolutely on point. Transactional sex, points out Joe Miller. Jennifer Sibyl Newsom lied about being raped by Harvey Weinstein because she can't square away the fact she had, quote unquote, transactional sex with the former movie mogul, his lawyers charged Thursday. What a mess. Again, I remember in November and December 2022, it was, I don't know, maybe I was too much into the articles. Maybe I was not paying attention to American politics. I don't know, maybe that's the reason. The wife of California Governor Gavin Newsom referred to throughout Weinstein's current sexual assault trial as Jane Doe 4, gave an overly dramatized performance on the stand to cover up the shame she felt for. It's like, I think this says consensual. Politics on X, this was from last year. Question: exactly what film industry did Newsom's wife want to get ahead in? Weinstein's lawyers, Mark Worksman, characterized what had happened between his client and Miss Sibyl Newsom as a consensual sexual relationship. that she engaged in because she wanted Mr. Weinstein's help to get ahead in the film industry. And I don't know if somebody has already come up with this joke. I'm pretty sure that somebody has said that already. But it's like we need to make shirts that say, in Hollywood, you give head to get ahead. That is nice. That like even sounds like politics. Sounds like a nice campaign. Sounds like a nice campaign. I'm also seeing this from the New York Post all the way back from November 16, 2022. Jennifer Civil Newsom, wife to California governor, asked to fake an orgasm in court during Harvey Weinstein trial. What? I mean, what? What is this? So you can imagine, after all this clusterfuck, saying that I will not raise my children to think Donald Trump is an acceptable American leader. I think that this is a bit misleading, right? This is the big hypocrisy. These people should, retire from public life. It's like it's like this ex porn star Lana Rhoades was complaining these days that she wanted all her films removed from the internet. Good luck with that. That's simply not going to happen. It is what it is. And I thought, would it be easy to, I don't know, because she doesn't want her child to know about her past. Why don't you change your name, move to another country, I don't know, get a cosmetic surgery? She already doesn't look like she looked back in the day. You just disappear. You just disappear from public life. You change your name, and your child grows under, a mother who has another name, doesn't have your stage name. These people should retire from public life. I don't know. They should be shamed to retire from public life, but no, they are just right up there, and they're going to continue. And this is her talking about this topic.
And I will tell you right now, I will not raise my children to think Donald Trump is an acceptable American leader. Nor that he is what the leader of our great country should behave like. Yes. I won't raise them to think his terror enables his power and that his greed equals success. He is the exact opposite of what real strength looks like. So in our house, Gavin and I will continue to teach our kids what strength really looks like. If you see someone sitting alone at a table, you invite them to your table. If you see someone being bullied, you speak up and ask an adult for help. And you always, always tell the truth.
No, this is way too much. This is way too much hypocrisy. I cannot stand the level of hypocrisy of this. But no, I didn't know. And you're seeing my raw reaction to this. I had no idea. These people are insane. These people are insane. But I guess that's their thing. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Power Pundit. Much love and bliss.